Who remembers way back when we were doing FTK feature focus at the start? Hey, look at access data, and we were pulling stuff from the support tickets. That's some early days feature focus stuff. Well, let's kind of return to that with a quick video today. This comes out of the support ticket, so you've picked up FTK. So maybe you've been working on it for a while now, and you've archived some cases or moved some cases, or maybe you have updated some hardware, moved some information around, and what might happen is that you have a case and the evidence for that case is no longer in the directory. So for this case, the green lion case, but we have our evidence here, okay? You can see the images that we have right here. Now let's say that our 81 moved. So if we were to cut that and move it over to here, now what would happen if you were to open this case and try to access this evidence? It would error out because it's going to try to reach out to that item and display whatever it is that you want, and it's going to error out. So let's zero down to something here that we can just click on. It doesn't even matter. Let's see, is there a file in here? Nope, still directories. The directory information is loaded up in our database, so it's not having to access the image to get that data. So if we go ahead and click on this, notice that it says unable to open the evidence. Why? Because it's not there, we moved it. Okay, so if that happens, then we can just come up to our evidence and say add or remove. If we click on the item that is giving us the unable to find evidence item, we can select it and we have this path here. That's where it thinks it should be. Well, it's not there, we moved it. We can hit the three dots. We can go to our D drive and go to green line moved, and we have it right here where we moved it to. We'll bring that in. One thing you may have to do is right click on the directory and go to properties, sharing, and then share with the user that is going to access this. Now for this one, I'm just going to say everyone on this machine just so it can all whatever. And we get our path there that matches what we have in FTK. We can close that down. One thing you should make sure is that your paths are UNC paths. So if necessary, like what we did where we navigated out and we chose the D drive, it would have auto-filled in D drive, green moved, etc. Just make sure that you change this to the UNC path. You can either copy it from the other ones if you have other ones, or just type it in to make sure it's UNC. This will help maintain compatibility with like the Smart Review interface or FTK Central, or if you're going to get into Enterprise or stuff like that. It'll just help keep things consistent throughout the interface. So let's make sure we have UNC paths up there, and that's why we had to adjust that share setting. We can go in and expand out, find our stuff here. Where's a file? We'll open up Google Drive link, and here it is. So now we can open it. So hopefully this video answers a question. If you've ever had that unable to find evidence, you can check the path, make sure nothing has moved. And especially if you're using drive letter paths and for whatever reason, Windows reassigns a drive letter or something like that and it can't find it, that's an easy fix. And once you fix that path, you can go ahead and click Smart View to fire up the review interface and get to work reviewing your data, finding the evidence that you need to. You just want to use that core view for the quick and easy file path fix, then you're off to the races. And don't forget, if you want to try out FTK 8.0, we have a new 30-day trial program that you can get. The video is on the channel. It is somewhere on here, I'm sure, right here. FTK 8.0 30-day trial install and activation instructions. You can go through that, give it a try. And if you want to buy it, of course, we have store.xzero.com. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you get these tips and tricks all the time. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.